OCO. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Warhorse Experience and Old Fart Talk. Doing both channels live tonight. Okay. Yeah, just wanted to just do a little chit-chatting here. Talk about some things, you know, uh, changes and things that are good, and then some other events and what have you, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm right now, before I turn the camera on, I'm sitting there busy with a little thing here, and once I'm done, I'll get the camera on. But yeah, I've been here lately, been trying to do some singing. I'm not the singer I once was when I was a young feller, but I was a young man, but I'm old now. And I'm trying to get back in the swing of it, and it's kind of a little difficult, but I try. But the thing is, I don't, you know, delude myself into thinking that I'm a great singer, because I'm not, but I just love singing. Makes me feel good, and helps me get my mind off that singing and playing the flute. Love doing that. To me, I think that's fun. I enjoy it. I sit there and I love getting around and dickering around with music and things and what have you. I'm currently trying to see about getting some strings for my one little git box I got, and it's put together and all that, but it's a cigar box guitar. And but the strings that I originally had with that dang thing sit there busted. Oh, cheap strings that they come with it. But I plan on doing a little practicing and getting a swing of it, and do like what my father did. My papa, he learned by just picking a guitar up and start dickering around with it and playing it and doing it all by ear, and he did it. And my older brother, same with him. I mean, he learned a few things from my father, but mainly it was by ear. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And my brother can play OCO Standing Bear. How's it going, bro? How's it going? I'm hoping all is good. Hope all is well, and you and your great, beautiful, significant other is in my prayers, always in my heart and thoughts, always in the prayers with much smoke. I'll tell you what, that I oh, hey, Queens Lost Souls Paranormal Crew. Hey, Ocio, how's it going? What's up? What you know? Is it cold or warm there? It's supposed to be getting cold tonight. They're saying around here it's tonight's supposed to get around to 38 degrees, but I don't even have the heater on. I don't even have the dang heater on, right? And I'm sweating. Go figure. You know, now if it was years ago, back when I was when I was a fat man. Yeah, I used to be fat. I was a fat man. I literally almost, I'm not joking, I almost weighed 300 pounds, believe it or not. Yep, I sure did. But, you know, being, you know, with problems with my back and my hips, and being a diabetic, type 2 diabetic, I sit in, anyway, I figured, well, you know, the only way that I'm going to get any change in it, you know, as far as my health, for, you know, a little better anyway, is to lose weight. And I guess it really wasn't hard, because all of a sudden, I mean, I started losing my appetite, you know, and I got to where, you know, of course, then trying to keep busy and stuff, and not more busy and what have you, blah, blah, blah. Well, I lost a lot of that weight. So I'm thankful for that. Because if I would have still had that weight on me right now, I would be in a lot worse shape. You said it's not cold, but it's not hot. It's in between. Just right. I hear you. Sometimes we get that kind of weather around this time of the year, but sometimes during the day it's about that, you know. But this weekend or next week, it's supposed to be starting to get around in the 80s. But come Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, I think up to Thursday, I think of next week, uh, we're gonna have rain off and on. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that just great and dandy, handy dandy? Yeah, and so now, man, I gotta get my hands clean now. Let's see, hold on. I'll get that camera on here in just a few minutes. Oh, okay there, sis. Okay, alrighty. Well, I'll be here. I'll be here. So, what's been going on with you there, bro? What have you been up to? Been up to little trying to catch up on a little relaxing and everything. I imagine, you know, especially, you know, when that precious one of yours was in the hospital and everything. Tell you what, I hate hospitals. I really do. I know that they can be, you know, good for you depending on what's going on and stuff, but still, even though if you end up in one, don't mean you gotta like it, you know. But I have a hard time sometimes with the way these hospitals are now. Heck, with all that woke people getting out and about and stuff and everything, it makes you afraid that they're going to take over the hospital or something. You know, and Lord have mercy on us that you're going to get some of them crazy bunch in there. I mean, I swear, he ain't got no brains. Uh, yeah, I'm adding so there, bro. Hey, you definitely, oh yeah, you better believe it will. It, I know exactly what you're talking about. Heck, I imagine it was hard for her to even sleep there, and hard for you, you know, even though you was at home, but you know, going back and forth to the hospital and everything. Yeah, dang right. I sit there and I know for a fact that's the way it was when with my grandmother and my papa. Oh yeah. Tell you one thing, it was really bad. It was hard to sleep. It was hard for any of us really to get any sleep. It was real bad there, bro. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I see the light. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I've been sitting there thinking about doing some changes. You better believe you're right there, bro. Man, it always been that way. Now, I don't even see how my mother was able to. I know she had a hard time sleeping, but she just got so worn out being there at the hospital with my papa. I remember she'd be in a chair, and those chairs was not comfortable, especially the one she was in his room. And but she was right up there by his bedside, and she would go to sleep. She'd fall asleep. I don't see how she did it, but for the longest times and hours she'd be up, and it was hard for her to get comfortable. But finally, she got so exhausted she just couldn't keep her eyes open. So yeah, I know what you mean, bro. Trust me. Yeah, I've been sitting there thinking about some changes, but let's see, where is it? Let me find this thing here. I'll get it up. Where is it? I gotta look up the file. Where is it? Still looking. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, guess what? Guess what I'm doing? I'm trying to hatch an egg. No, I didn't lay one. No, I'm not sitting on it. All right, my hen. See, I'm trying to get a replacement for the chickens I lost, and uh, I have two hens and the one rooster, right? And so anyway, the one hen tends to be more of the brooder, but that's kind of off and on depending on the if it's how warm it is or anything. So she one morning she laid an egg, and I went over to check. Usually I'd go over check to see if there's any eggs there, and if there's any, usually they're cold, and then I'd take them up to the house and put them in the egg carton, and save them for breakfast. But oh, okay, hold on here. You're going to check on getting internet in the next few days. Cool, awesome, bro. Where is that? I'll find that thing. Uh, ah, well, I hope it's still there. I hope the person didn't remove it. But anyway, if you want, shouldn't. Anyway, the chickens. So I took the egg while it was still warm, and I got this plastic container. All right, and I lined up with some paper towels, and then I took some old socks and I put it in there and stuff, and then I got the egg in there and I got the lid on top of it, and I got it next to my heater, or where to, constantly every so many hours turning the egg until I end up going to sleep, and then when I get up, I turn the egg and all that kind of stuff, make sure it's still warm. So Thursday, I do the candle test on there to make sure that the egg is still doing okay, and all that. And then, but on the 22nd of May, no, not the 22nd. What's the matter with me? On the 12th, 12th of May, if I remember right. Uh, the egg should be hatching as long as everything goes okay. So I'm kind of hoping there. Oh, and I discovered how you can tell before an egg hatches, which is going to be a rooster, or a hen. Uh, a hen's egg is more a little bit smaller, so to speak, and more kind of roundish, a little oval, but more roundish. But the what will be a rooster now on with that egg, it'll be a little bit elongated, a little bit taller, so to speak, than the hen egg. Then it'll have a more of a kind of like a point almost to it. So I thought, oh, cool. It's good to know. Okay, I got something here. Uh, I think this is cool, and I wanted to share this, and I might fast forward a little here and there on there, but it's a Peruvian simple living unelectrified timeless tiny home, and it is a great home, and I love this kind of life. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, here it is. I'll get it going.
I heard about a couple who had moved to the woods to live in a tiny home without electricity. They are private people and had turned down TV interviews, but they invited me for a visit with my camera.
Innermost house is about 12 feet square.
Man, I love this home, man. I love that home. That is awesome. Awesome.
There's no electricity, no hot water, and yet my husband and I lead a life of luxury here.
When I first saw Michael and Diana's Northern California home, I felt I'd step back in time. But the longer I stayed, the more I felt the place really defied time. Diana says you enter timeless time here, and without the distractions of modern life, it's easy to forget about everything but the moment. I arrived late morning in
I love this
December,
home.
when the winter sun was playing with the large oak that embraced the small structure. Light here is magical. Without incandescence or compact fluorescence to worry about, the sun, candles, and fire become hyper-present.
Man, I love the way they got this home. I mean, it's really awesome. And you have I mean, it's ideal for a couple or for just a single person. Man, I mean, that is awesome. I love this. It is really awesome, man.
No refrigerator means no meat, no ice cream, but vegetables taste like the sun and earth without.
Now that's my kind of living. Oh, I mean, I love it. Just think, just not worried about whether you got electricity or any modern conveniences, which, yeah, I know it kind of helps and stuff, but think about it. I mean, really think about it. I mean, isn't it awesome? I know some people that live out in the city, they just couldn't imagine having to live like this, I mean, they're spoiled, but I mean, this is the way to go. I mean, this is awesome living, right? I mean, me, you know, I don't have here like on uh when like on a toilet it's mainly a bucket with a toilet seat on it and everything, and the thing is, it's great to use for compost, the waste and stuff, it's like good for compost. So, I mean, I, oh, dang it. This here froze up. Oh, man. Man, that was pretty bad. Sorry about that, folks. Internet signal or something here playing havoc. But the home there that I was showing you that is beautiful. As I was saying, like for me, I live simple. Uh, yeah, the internet there, bro. Yeah, the thing got stuck, and I had to, close it out and bring it back. Refresh the thing. The thing just got stuck. Nothing would work. So yeah. Uh, so um, I thought that home though that I had showed that was awesome because like for me like I was saying I don't have a you know uh, running water here now. There's running water at my mother's place, but not here. That's going to be a while for getting any running water. But see, I'm the kind of person that even if there's not running water, I'm not spoilt by it. Man, I just love a simple life. And yeah, so anyway, I was sitting there thinking, a lot of people, they can't handle that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, I have to empty the bucket. It's got a toilet seat on it and everything, but nice and soft on the hiney on your old tush. Yeah, but the thing is, I enjoy the kind of life, you like when you want to grow your food, you can. It's been a while since I had a garden and stuff, but I got chickens, running around, running loose, but planning on growing food in containers, right? And that means I got to protect the garden in the containers. Uh, Garden in container. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, I have to protect the plants from the chickens. I guess I'll have to use some chicken wire or something. Put around and protect them. All that kind of stuff. But Spotted Feather over enjoys it. Oh, okay there, bro. Yeah, I'll look at it. I sure will there, bro. I sure will. Let's see. Let me pull this up. Yeah, but I sit there and I enjoy a simple life. And I love that house and stuff, and I thought that was really cool. I mean, it was awesome. Uh, okay, I'm reading it right now there, bro. Uh, I hear you, bro. I know what you mean. I know. Yeah, that's the way family is sometimes. All right, you can understand when family does really do care, but but most of them, I really wonder what their idea of care is. I doubt very seriously about it, bro. That would be like, okay, now, all right, say for instance, right now, if my mother's health got a lot worse, right, and well, I know me and my brothers would never put my mother in a nursing home. But let's say if one of the other family members even suggested it, you know, I'd go ape. I really would. I would lose my cool, bro. I really would. Uh, and I understand what you mean. Yeah. You got my prayers, bro. You got my prayers. You got that, bro. You got it. Yeah, I can understand that, bro. I mean, who wouldn't be put in a dark place? But I'm asking all the viewers now to please hold up Standing Bear, Country Boy Explorer. Hold him and his fiance up in your prayers. Don't go, oh, Lord, help them. Thank you. You pray. He's family. And you pray for them. You pray for them. Because I'll tell you right now, that's one thing, if you call yourself a brother or a sister to the Standing Bear, then by George, you better get yourself to praying because you could be in their shoes. That's what I got to say about that. And you'll be wanting somebody to pray for you on something. And how would you like it if someone just did that to you, gave you the same thing, right? No. You pray. In fact, I went, and my one brother don't even know Standing Bear. Me and him got to praying. Got to praying for my brother here. His family, and that's something y'all got to remember now. You got to stick together, and I know that sometimes we can't always see what the next hour, the next day, next week, or next month, next year may hold. But the only thing that we do have is the Creator. We have Him, and we have each other, and we have our faith, our the hope that we have inside of our hearts and trusting. You know that's like, for example, I've seen people uh, pray for something, but it's more personal and kind of almost selfish the way certain things that they pray for. And when it don't happen, he don't exist. I got news for you. It don't. Uh, that's right. That's right, bro. That's right. That's the way I feel. Yeah, sadly, there was some, and I ain't going to mention no names, but some of you may already know who they are, that I used to call brother and sister because I thought that they earned it, felt a strong connection there, but these things happen, where they turn around and they become what's the old expression, a Judas? Yeah. But anyway, but the thing is around with faith, that's what you got to have is even if you don't get what you ask for, sometimes the creator, he knows when the timing's right. Thing is, we don't. That's the problem, and it hurts, when we don't see results right off when we're praying. But we gotta still hold to that faith, believe. And I strongly believe in prayer. I believe in that more than anything. And I know that there's some people who don't believe in it, but I do. I really do. And uh, that's why when I sing gospel songs, they have special meanings for me. I it makes me feel good to sing, and I like singing any songs and stuff, but gospel songs and some country songs, they got special meanings, words. A whole, bro, a whole. I would say that they are, bro. I would say that they are definitely good people. A whole, definitely. You know that's like Jilly England, Jilly England Paranormal, Becky Blue Eyed Paranormal, you, and Brenda and Billy. With Hawk Paranormal. You know, and Randy and some of these others. Uh, y'all have a special place in my heart. And Maria, you know, I mean, and even Paul. I mean, there's a lot of y'all. I mean, y'all here on YouTube that have come to mean so much in my life and in my heart. And I appreciate all the times y'all prayed for me and gave me words of comfort and stood by me. And even when y'all didn't might not understand fully all I was going through, you just knew that I was going through something, and y'all prayed for me, and I appreciate that. That meant a lot to me. And there's some things you did understand, but it is always good to have good family and friends. You know, because life is crazy, and we never know what tomorrow's going to bring. And a person can't do it alone. Let's face it. Yep, that's right, bro. And if there's anything I can do for you, all you got to do is name it. Cause you're my brother, and she's my sister. Y'all are family, and that's just the way it is. You know, uh, if you excuse the expression, come hell or high water, no matter what, you're still my family. I mean, I was like, all right, with the craziness and uncertainty of this world that we're living in, and with this crazy crap going on that here politically and all the stuff overseas with the war over there, and it's getting escalating, and so we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. But always know this: if we lose internet, all of us, and we have no way to call or anything like that, know that you're in my prayers and thoughts, and that is true. And all we have then is by faith is that we're each one okay, and believe in that and pray for one another that He, the Creator, the great beautiful one, will keep His hands upon us. Because I want to tell you something. I mean, right now, it's getting crazy. I mean, it's getting totally insane. See, now, I know my lips is chapped. So if you're wondering what's going on, it is chapped, cracking and peeling. And I've been using that Blistex stuff. No, not Blistex. I've been Carmex, whatever. But anyway, um, that Putin, more or less, is already seeing that we are in World War III, and he sees that we, talking about the U.S., well, NATO, the U.S. is over NATO, and that since we've been pushing things with the weapons and all this, to helping every day now with Ukraine and all this, is that, man, it just inevitable. Now, will there be a war, full out war out on NATO and stuff there in Europe? Yeah, there will. Okay, but will it come to our door? Eventually, depends on things how it's running. But my point is that we have to stick together no matter what, no matter how things may turn out. And I was just thinking about those people that woke movement. Well, you get a war going on, they ain't gonna have much of a voice. They're gonna be running for the Frady hole and what have you. And I suppose in that sense, with them, that would be a good thing as long as you don't get to hear from them, because they're crazy. I think insanity was bred over that pandemic thing. I mean, they just went nutso, oh, crazy, oh. That's right, bro. Ho. That's right. That is right, bro. You know, the people, in this world, like I said, it's just crazy. Now, see, none of us are prophets. We're not seers. We can only that's true, bro. It is the Western dialect. Uh, we can't foresee what tomorrow is going to bring per se. We can observe signs. What we observe with our own eyes and ears, and the way things is going right now, would be a fool to believe that we're going to go unscathed with a war. We're already in it well, actually waist deep, and it's getting deeper. With this between Ukraine, NATO, and uh, Russia, and it's just getting crazier. So, I would advise people always keep in mind that you don't go panicking. Panicking don't get you nowhere. Just keep your senses about you. If tomorrow or next week, next year, next month, whenever, once we do get in a war and it starts hitting here, whenever that may be, always know that you have a contingency plan and have your faith in the Creator. Always have the faith in Him. But don't panic. Panic won't get you nowhere. Ah, Sani. Oh, that with everything that's been going on and everything, and this crazy screwed up stuff that's going on, here in this country and overseas and everything, and China wanting to ride the bandwagon, wanting to doing their saber rattling and everything. So, but make no mistake, now I'm not a prophet. It's just the way I see events and stuff is that China is going to be riding in the bandwagon on this little war that's, well, I say little, that's just figure to speak. Right now it's little, but it's going to grow big, just like World War One and World War Two did. Okay, this World War Three is going to be big. Now, I know a lot of people think World War Three is going to be an outright apocalypse. I don't think so. It'll be bad, yeah, but it ain't going to be apocalypse, you know. So, you know, that's why you got to be thinking what you plan on doing with your life. If things go bad, you don't have no internet. Some people are addicted to the phone thing, it's kind of, you see people on the street, on news footages. Oh, it is, bro. It is very much so. Russia and all that's already saying, yeah, more or less that we have declared war, and that by our actions, the U.S. And with NATO's presence and all this kind of crap. So he said, yeah, World War III is happening. That it is on. So technically, yeah, it is on. It just ain't gone full blown yet. We're just at the very little beginning stage of it, and then it's so you never know what's going to happen in war. War is a crazy thing, but like I say, people are going to lose connection with the internet, and eventually they'll end up losing phone service. Could you just picture that? Boy, there'll be a lot of them crying and bawling and squalling over that one. I can't get on my internet. I can't post and do my dance on TikTok. Yep, that's right, bro. Yep. Because when China gets involved, North Korea is gonna jump in there. I mean, they already been firing everything off, and I think North Korea hates the U.S. and they also hate Japan. Of course, China hates Japan too. And so, yeah, that's why make sure while you can, like say, a lot of people can't always go out and afford to buy a bunch of groceries, and plus to store back food. But there's a way to handle that when you go to the store. Let's say you buy some canned goods, when you're at the store, right? Well, whatever it is you're getting, buy an extra one, you know, and put those extra ones back, and you'll have that. All right. You'll have that, and, if you're living in the city, I would suggest do that. And you can grow your food in containers, even if you live in an apartment, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's nothing to it, Uh, but there's different things you can do. There's all kinds of videos here on YouTube that you can look up, and it'll cover that. Hey, that's cool, bro. Yeah, that's like been doing my end over here on trying to get things all finished for being prepared. Be prepared, be prepared. Oh yeah, gonna be prepared. Well, see, with me, I'm not worried about it, you know. Uh I mean, I already know uh the plan. And look at me, I mean, I'm not in excellent health, but but I ain't worried about it either. I know what to do on how to go about it and everything, not to overextend myself. And let's say in a situation where you had to flee on foot. Well, me, I'm a little slow, but slow. I mean, if you taking your time and knowing what your plan is, where you're going, and all this kind of stuff, name it, but uh, learn, and some of you who are watching, you don't know any real good survival skills, and if you never practice them, I would suggest do it. There's all kinds of videos on here on YouTube. Check them out, and they're simple, but all you got to do is you got to make the first step, and then you practice it. But long as you know these things and know what to do, you're good to go. And when it happens, you're not, oh Lord, what am I going to do? Oh my God. you know, yeah, we got a lot of canned foods and stuff, and got foods that been preparing for growing and all this. So a person always needs to know what to do, and I got uh my other gear and stuff just set back, put back whenever needed, and also I would suggest to people, that's listening, like with water, uh maybe you can buy, well, if you got the money to afford it, you can go buy you some bottled water, but you can go and have get you a filter to install on your sink and everything, so that way when you're running the water and everything, it's filtered, and save your jugs. If you got and if you're drinking soda, um, save the empty bottles. Like the 2 liter bottles. Some places even have 3 liter bottles. Well, fill them up with water, put them back. If you got uh gallons of milk and stuff, you're drinking milk and all this, when it's empty, rinse it out and everything, fill it up with water, put it back, and you're good to go. And you might want to put a little, if you got pets, be sure to put a little extra back, you know. So that's what you got to think about. But there's so much to do that but it's not hard. It's better now to do it than never. I mean, we can say, well, it's not going to happen. I'm just going to wait and see. Well, we always know what happens to people that just wait and sees you. They'll wait to the last minute and then it's too late. I mean, hello. You know, it doesn't mean you got to panic. It's not fear mongering. It's being positive on taking the right precautions and steps that, you know, in events anything happens, whether it's a tornado, earthquake, hurricane, flood, whatever. And in this event, war, you know. Oh yeah, he is. He's pretty smart there, bro. He real smart on that. Uh, I think he's really good on it. Him and that Dave Canterbury. And you know, I suggest to people to go to Second Star Survival, his channel here on YouTube, and to oh, excuse me, and to Dave Canterbury. Check out their channel, his channel, both of them's channels. You know, I mean, you get some good advice, and there's others out there on there, but uh, learn for starters, just learn basic stuff. You know, don't overwhelm yourself, don't overtax your mind. You know, but these are things people should do. Yeah. Now, you know, I've been sitting here thinking about changes, you know, for my channel more or less. Of course, I'm always doing that, but you know, a little bit of everything here. But I mean, when I mean changes, I mean, in other words, I'm not planning, uh, unless a war breaks out here, or internet gets cut off and all that other kind of stuff. I plan on still being on YouTube, but or unless YouTube removes my channel, but but anyway, what I was been thinking about. I mean, cause y'all know I got all kinds of paranormal stuff here, but the thing is, sometimes the events and stuff happens. It usually happens when I don't have my camera with me, and, you know, and all that. But I don't, you know, and I don't know how to put it. In other words, I'm just planning on not doing as far as me trying to record all the time on paranormal stuff. I just kind of want to put that off. Yeah, I may do some once in a while, once in a great while, but depends on what's going on. But I want to focus on things like UFOs, and you know, different things like that. You know, Bigfoot, the little people, uh, you know, things of that nature. Okay, there, bro. You make sure you get plenty of rest there, bro. Love you both. You take care, and you have a very good night, and have a blessed night. Love you, bro. And tell the other there, tell sis, love her too. Love you both. And no, don't worry about, you know, the you know who's. Don't worry about them, bro. I mean, that's hard, but I know. Trust me. Just leave them in his hands. You do what you got to do, bro. You got to do what you got to do, you know, because you know what things need to be done, and you do it, bro. And it don't matter whether anyone else agrees with it or not. All right, later there, bro. You take care. You have a good night. I hope. But yeah, I'm planning on not trying to do so much on the paranormal. You know, and yeah, you're gonna start seeing more me either playing the flute or singing and stuff. I mean, it relaxes me. It helps me, you know, and all that. But you know, of course, I'm still doing that movie, but everything has been really hard at trying to keep up, and I got to depend on the weather. That ain't easy, and I'm still working on that. So, but anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm planning on changes and stuff, you know. You know, want to, you know, for the good, you know, especially for my own, what things that I really like, and I want to be able to, you know, really do more exploring. I love to explore, you know, but it's been really hard to with the way especially with the gas prices going on the way it is, and you got them idiots in the administration and stuff who's running everything and mucking things up and want to blame it on Putin, and they're the ones who did it. You know, yeah. But the thing is, no matter how you look at it, you got gas prices and food prices going up and stuff. So, uh, and other things, prices are going up. So, and get things while you can. Because you never know when you're going to end up going to the store and people are going to go plumb bonkers, because they will. Because people, when it comes to stuff like that, that's kind of predictable, you know, because they're nuts. You know, they're greedy, selfish, and stuff, you know. But thank God, the Creator, I thank Him for, uh, He looks out after us. I mean, you know, those of us who got common sense and's got a heart, it ain't gonna get you nowhere by going nuts. You know, people go around and they go and want to steal people's other food that they worked hard and all this kind of stuff for, and you know the story. I mean, hey, you know, I guess even some of those sci-fi movies, does pretty good on predicting human nature. And when things go bad, a war or whatever, even bad storms, I mean, like real super bad, and you get gas prices and stuff going up and food prices, I mean, all this other stuff going up. And then when there's a shortage on food and all that, people goes crazy. I mean, look at, you can hear a lot on news on road rage. Got crazy people out there. So, but the thing is, you got to remember this. You gotta keep a, a level head. You got to keep you cool. Don't allow situations to rule your sanity. To make you go insane, don't or whatever, go crazy, to make poor decisions. We're all human and we're not perfect, but thing is, we can make and strive to make good decisions, not bad ones. And so I would suggest, um, just hang in there. Things, even if it looks worse, looks bad, keep the faith, and pray for one another. And if you can help somebody, if it's within your power, do so. Help them. Do it. Uh, I think this world needs a little bit more of that, a little bit more caring and sharing. Uh, this world is uncertain. But anyway, the thing is, we can be certain is if you have love, and I mean love, I'm not talking about sexual love. I'm talking about love in your heart, and trust and respect, dignity. You know, if you have that, And, and if you can have a roof over your head, it doesn't matter. It don't have to mean a roof over your head does not mean it's got to be fancy. But a roof over your head, a place to lay down, food on the table, and a way to stay warm when it's cold, and a way to stay cool when it's hot. And you got love and respect and honor in your heart. You got dignity. You're good. You're good to go. So always remember, and it is a good rule. And there are a lot of people that don't even have the Bible have this rule. We call it the golden rule. And it goes basically like this: do for others as you would have them to do for you or do to you. In other words, if you want people to respect you and do good to you, do good and show respect to them. You know, yeah, it only makes sense, right? So you got to remember these things. Uh, People tend to lose it cool when bad things happen. You gotta know beforehand that you are prepared for all this stuff, and what have you, because we don't know. But just know this: if war breaks out tomorrow, next week, next year, next month, whenever, here in this country, and lose internet, phone, and all this, always believe and know that someone's praying for you. That, well, one, this person, and always know that we're praying for each other and hoping, and waiting for whenever power or whatever can get back on, and we can make contact with one another. But don't lose your cool, all right? You know. So we don't know what tomorrow may bring, but pray and hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Okay, you have to. So anyway, I've been on here long enough, and I just thought I would share a few of these things. I'm sorry for that long little gap there. The internet thing froze up on me, but know that I love you all, and I do care about y'all. And I got one channel that I been using specifically for um, music. So if you get a chance, if you would, um, like I said, I'm not no great singer, but I just love to sing and things, love to play the flute. But it's called the War Horse Collection. If you would, yeah, I would appreciate that. But anyway, um, I love y'all. Take care. And remember me in your prayer. And remember Standing Bear and his fiance. All right. Remember them in your prayers. Okay. So, hey, love makes the world go round. Show them some love. And though he's not asked nobody, he's not asked me, please do this, because, all right, if you can, all right, if you are able to, anything you can, get a hold of Standing Bear, see if you can help him in any way to, take the load off of him and his fiance, on the medical expenses. Because just remember, that can be you, okay? That can be you. So if you can, could you help him? I'd appreciate it. And I know he would. He hasn't asked, and I'm letting that be understood right up. He has not asked, but I think that's something that we should do, as we're able. whatever it may be that we can do for them, that's what we should do. All right. I want to say love y'all. Oh, and I just want to say big shout out to to Country Boy Explorer, and also to Maria Tobin Hellcat, Haunted Hellcat, excuse me. Maria Tobin Haunted Hellcat. Oh, on here would be Maria Tobin hashtag Haunted Hellcat. Okay, and Jilly England Paranormal and Becky Blue Eyed Paranormal are the Necrophonic twins. Show them some love. And don't forget Jeremy D. Day. Show him some love. And also Randy's, let's see, let me get this right, Randy. I'll get it. Randy's Adventures in Family. I think it's right. So, yeah, RAF. Randy's Adventures in Family. Anyway, show him some love. And also to Billy on and his wife, Brenda, show them some love on their two channels, which is Hawk Paranormal and Brenda Hawkins Paracryptid Hunter. Okay. And I keep Yankee Southern Gaming or Southern Yankee Gaming or well anyway, I'm sorry, Paul. I know it's well anyway, show him some love, all right. And anyway, I'll catch you guys later. And remember me in your prayers and you take care. Oh, and don't forget Second Star Survival. Show them some love, all right? All right. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. Let's see. Oh, and be blessed, all right, in all your endeavors. All right, so I will catch you in the funny papers. Later, y'all. I hope. And Wadope.